Fresno ROP was established in 1974 with 6 school districts. Today, Fresno ROP serves 22 districts throughout Fresno, Madera, and Mariposa counties. Over 214 career preparation courses are offered for youth 16 years of age through adults. Our mission is to ensure the highest quality career technical education and service for our students, school districts, and communities by providing opportunities to explore their interests, develop career skills, and reinforce academics, offering a wide range of additional educational benefits, including college credit for qualifying courses, industry certification, and internships. Perhaps no one knew this better than William F. Noli. Bill Noli, who became the first principal of Clovis West High School and went on to serve as deputy superintendent at the Fresno County Superintendent of Schools, where he was an avid supporter of Fresno ROP. Tonight, the Office of the Fresno County Superintendent of Schools honors 5 outstanding advisory board members who have each made a difference in career tech education and the lives of many students. These individuals have been chosen as this year's 2022 William F. Noli Outstanding Service Award recipients. Beth Olson from Jostens Yearbook Publishing. Lance Jackson from Jackson Farms. Matthew James from West Tech Systems Incorporated. Ian Smith from Tranquility Chevrolet. John Chambers from 4Cs Construction.
My name is Edward Joe. I teach marketing communications at Riverdale High School. My nominee is Beth Olson, and she's from Jostens. Creating a yearbook takes a lot. Creating a yearbook remotely, it's unimaginably difficult. Without Beth showing us that, hey, we can still fill up this yearbook. Students may not be on campus, but we're still going to tell their stories. We took that to heart, and we were able to get other students that weren't in the yearbook. We were able to just build a community through social media, and we ended up creating one of probably the best books that we ever did. I see my students engaged. I see them really responding, more so to her than to me sometimes. I think they see her as a wealth of information that they're not going to get from anywhere else because she has been there. She knows what it's like. There's a saying, leave the class better than how you found it. That's the epitome of what Beth is.
My name is Beth Olson, and I work for Jostens Yearbook Publishing. Gosh, yearbook and the dedication I have for yearbook. The students here learn the skills necessary to run their own business, create their own product. It's really an exciting thing to see because when I'm working with students, I can see that this could be someone who does my job. To be able to pull off a yearbook while on distance learning, when it really relies on kids being on campus and doing events and activities, to not have had that year made yearbooks for the 2020-2021 school year kind of a miracle, but we did it, and it's a historic moment that we're going to have forever. This book that showed what it was like for kids to be on distance learning and still doing a yearbook. One of the experiences I think I get the most enjoyment from is really the end of the year when the books come and we're slicing open the boxes and the kids are pulling out a book for the first time. The first thing we do is take a book out, open it up to the middle, and you just sniff it because there's nothing better than the smell of fresh ink on a freshly printed book. I always say I would give up every Christmas I ever had to see kids opening these books.
My name is Anna Kirchman, and I'm a teacher at Fowler High School in Arts and Media. I nominated Beth Olson from Jostens. Beth brings a lot of excitement into my classroom. She has great energy. She's excited to see students learning. She's been very helpful in helping me prepare them for a future in this industry. She takes the content that I've taught and shows them how to apply it in real-world scenarios, especially when it comes to yearbook. She is very inspirational.
My name is Beth Olson, and I work with Jostens Yearbook Publishing. I feel like it's easy to stay dedicated to the ROP program because of teachers like Mrs. Kirchman and Mr. Joe. They truly care about what their students learn throughout the year and the fact that they have skills at the very end that could take them into a career field for sure. I find that ROP students are very dedicated to what they do. I feel like when they sign up for an ROP class, they're very serious about it, and there's a maturity level that I don't always see everywhere I go. And their skill level to me is just pretty mind-blowing, what they learn from both of these teachers. I'm here at Fowler High School working with Jenna and Maddie, who are these amazing editors. This year, Jenna and Maddie have really run with it, especially after being on distance learning last year, to have learned yearbook from home and not have been on campus for much of that year, to be able to step into this year to a full-blown yearbooking like we normally do. They've really risen to the occasion and are just amazing at what they do.
My name is Jenna Polkownik. I'm one of the 2022 yearbook editors at Fowler High School. Working with Beth has been awesome. Working with her, she's taught me that I can be so enjoyable and just to have fun, like taking pictures or making new spreads or like working with my fellow classmates. She's definitely helped me and other students see yearbook in a new perspective.
My name is Lance Tatro, and I teach ROP Engineering and Product Development at Central High School East Campus. My nominee is Lance Jackson, and now he's currently with Jackson Farms, and prior to that he was a consultant for people who build and manufacture agricultural equipment, and he also helps them meet compliance, works with local packing houses on fruit processing and nut processing, and also works for a consultant for chemicals and hazards and stuff like that. He brought a whole avenue. He opened our eyes up to the whole agricultural world when it came to engineering, to those things that are needed in the local economy, and then bringing those manufacturing processes into our classroom where our students can get real hands-on experience and know how to be successful by doing projects that are related to those fields.
My name is Lance Jackson. I'm with Jackson Farms in Kingsburg, California. So working with ROP students has helped me keep my own program moving forward and not getting mired in old technology. Kids are making decisions earlier and earlier and earlier with their career paths. I think one of the things that's really great is being able to show a student that you can find a path through multiple disciplines that all work together.
My name is Zane Shepard, and I'm in the ROP engineering program. The class has prepared me for the future as far as college and living the real world. When I first got into this class, I didn't know how to weld or sand, use a belt sander, any of the tools we have out there. And now if I were to go out into the world and get a job, I'm fairly certain I could be proficient at what I did.
Technology is revolving and changing, and especially within engineering and manufacturing processes. There's more engineering today that goes into ag than anyone could ever imagine. That technology is moving so quickly, it's imperative that we keep that within the education pipeline, especially in programs such as this. I enjoy seeing the students be able to find a path through that meets their desires.
My name is Matthew James, and I work for West Tech Systems. We originally started with the program to try and find new, younger generation of electricians and people that could work in our field. Working with ROP impacts my business in a very positive way. It's able to bring a younger generation into the trade, and it's been very awesome to see these kids blossom and flourish. It's very eye-opening to see the difference of how they understand things, how they take in direction, and how they learn the trade.
My name is Jay Eichmann. I teach in the Clovis High Construction Careers Pathway. When we decided to start an internship program at Clovis High School, we needed industry partners, and West Tech was one of the first companies to offer their facility and their mentoring to our high school students. Not only are they willing to bring students into the program, but if the students show potential, they actually pay the students. So our students who are interning now were brought on as paid staff members. The students learn from the beginning what it looks like to be a professional, well-respected, high-caliber contractor.
My name is Jason Vanoy. I'm in the construction pathway at Clovis High School. This experience has been very helpful. It's taught me what I want to do after high school. Through West Tech, I was able to get forklift certified, which is very helpful because that is a lifetime certification. It's been very helpful here, and I'm sure it'll be very helpful in the future too.
Hi, my name is Sierra, and I am currently in WICA. My experience at West Tech has been very positive. I've loved just about everybody that I've worked with. Learning out in the field helps tremendously when it comes to doing hands-on work like electrical or plumbing or framing, anything like that. You can't really learn from just a book. You have to learn how to do it out in the field.
It's an amazing program to be able to give the kids options and opportunities. Like, it's really cool to be able to try a lot of different things to get those ideas as to what you want to do with your life.
Gregory Moss, and I am the automotive instructor at Tranquility High School. Our Noli nominee is Ian Smith, and he's the owner of Tranquility Chevrolet. From the time he purchased the dealership, he has always been very supportive of our students. He was providing visits to the dealership. Some of those students went on to do some job shadowing.
My name is Clemente Martinez, and I am in the ROP auto class at Tranquility High School. I've only been here in this program for 2 years. On these machines, I learned how to change the tires on the rims and balancing out the tires. It was exciting learning on these machines because usually we practice on older machines. So at Chevrolet, Mr. Smith showed us how to raise the car up and check under the car for suspension problems, any fuel leaks, brakes, discs.
His willingness to allow aspiring technicians to visit, learn, gain experience, and to get employed is greatly appreciated by my students in both the past. I'm looking forward to seeing my ROP students continue with their future training and their careers.
My name is Ramon Rodriguez, and I represent Tranquility Chevrolet. This high school is my high school. I graduated a little over a decade ago. I didn't necessarily have that opportunity here. Having someone like Mr. Smith really open up opportunities for the ROP program here. It was really nice. And I really do thank him for being able to help the students, from my community.
My name is Ian Smith, and I represent Tranquility Chevrolet. Tranquility Chevrolet has actually learned a lot by working with ROP students, mostly in regards to how important it is to have students have access and see the ability of working in a real shop environment. I think probably the neatest thing with ROP was actually when we got to through a car show and we got to see all the students engaged and some of the students that we actually hadn't met personally and hear their stories about how they liked what they were doing with us.
My name is Daniel Ramirez. I teach ROP Construction Technology at Kerman High School. My nominee is John Chambers. He works for Four Seas Construction in Fresno, California. John takes a lot of pride in having former students, they work for Four Seas Construction, and have them work on projects that are in Kerman, mainly in the district. It gives them an opportunity to give back to their community as adults.
My name is John Chambers, and I'm with Four Seas Construction. What keeps me dedicated to this program is the fact that I get to work with young people and provide opportunities for them. The ROP involvement in our business is providing a conduit for young people to work in the work world and for us to provide opportunities for people to gain meaningful employment. We enjoy providing opportunities for young people to learn outside of their classroom setting and to see people really interested in the opportunities that lie beyond school when they graduate.
My name is Julian Rosas, and I'm in the construction program at Kerman High School. My experience in the program has been really good. It's a really fun class to be in and be a part of. Right now, we're learning how to do concrete calculations, framing for walls, and the roof. Some of the stuff that I learned in the classroom I've used outside of school. Me and my dad, we built this little kitchen patio outside. I learned most of the stuff inside the classroom and I was able to apply it outside into the project. It really impacted my future because it helped me determine I really want to learn construction. I would want to go to Fresno State and graduate with a bachelor's degree in construction management and become a superintendent for a big company and run job sites.